Hi, welcome back. It's your girl Briera, and I'm so happy to be here with you today. I would like to first and foremost thank our Heavenly Parents, Mother, Father, Source of Creation, for giving me this opportunity to be here with you today. I would like to do a quick Angel Guide Oracle reading for the Capricorns. This will be an Angel Guide Oracle reading that helps to focus on your strength, heart, and guidance at this time. I would like to call on the Holy Spirit and my spirit team to please come to my side to help me deliver divine messages that is of the highest white light. Remember, these messages are general, so please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. All right? So let's just jump right into your Angel Guide Oracle reading, Capricorn, and let's see what your strength is at this time and what's in your favor in the current situation. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you, Spirit Team. This is for Capricorns. What is Capricorn strength at this time? Capricorn strength at this time. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you, Spirit Team. What is Capricorn strength at this time? Oh, I saw I am presence. It was like it kind of flipped over, but it didn't flip. So let's see. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you, Spirit Team. Karmic board clearing. Okay, karmic board clearing. And I feel like that is really a powerful energy to be in currently, Capricorn, okay? Because I feel like it's all about the awakening. It's all about getting to a point of understanding or realizing that things have to change, and in order for things to change, you have to be bold, you have to be courageous, you have to be self-aware of what you want and what you don't want, and what is okay and what is not okay for yourself, you know. And I feel like it's all about understanding that the frequency of alchemy, you know, is knowing that everyone have these abilities to tap in to the wisdom that is within. So when you are in this energy of living your truth and truly rewriting your story, just make sure that you are making points of where you started and where you are now, especially if you are someone that does anything like this. It's very important for you to understand where you have come from, but not allowing yourself to get lost in, you know, having to let go of things that just no longer assist, because it's just healing energy, and you want to be compassionate. You want to have, you know, some type of understanding, because that's truly how forgiveness work. Is just this forgiveness through mutual understanding. And I feel like that's kind of like something you have to just, you know, be okay with when it comes to someone, or a situation or something like that. And I kind of, I don't know, it's like it kind of, you know, that it just seems like, you know, someone wants more than what they have been receiving. But I feel like it's all about you continuing to clear out things that no longer assist in your soul's growth, because it's like your angels, or the angels, it's like this repetitiveness, right? And when you are ready, and when they know that you are ready to receive messages, you will receive messages, but you have to be cleared out of any old stories, old beliefs, or just you not being who you are, because at the end of the day, you're going to be learning and growing constantly. So, you know, it's not even about you letting go of old beliefs and old ways of seeing, being, and doing. You just have to take that initiative and just be focused on what it is that your heart is truly calling for you to do, because that is, you are truly being called to attention, right? So it's like, it's time for you to take the next step and, you know, continue to have fun, but don't be, you know, in this energy of feeling like, you know, blessings and abundance won't come from you doing what's best for you and you clearing out the old stories and truly living your truth. And it doesn't matter who what relationship falls to the wayside or, you know, kind of fades to the background. You have to be strong and you have to understand that, you know, you are either someone that is a grown adult or someone that is mature enough to make decisions and choices for yourself. So when you come and you understand that people tend to have their own perspective and they sometimes aren't willing to compromise, you shouldn't lose yourself in trying to adjust to their perspective or stay in their box, because the love that you demonstrate isn't something that can just be held in one's hand. It's something that is actually shared throughout the world, and it's not in a, you know, intimate physical way. I feel like you have to understand what the energetic clearing truly is, because these are the old stories that constantly keeps coming up that needs to be let go of, you know, like that is like the main thing, because we are more than that, you know. And I'm talking about everyone and on every level. We have to see that it's more than, you know, like, you know. And I because it's like I don't want to, but I do want to. But it's like, you know, our conversations have to expand, right? And so does the attention. And you know what I find so amazing about certain aspects of the innocence minds is that, you know, you gain more when you aren't thinking about things in a sexual manner or in a toxic manner. When you're just looking at the love and light of it, you get a lot more done. You see a lot more. You're able to be freed of the fear of something bad happening because of taking leaps of faith, right? So it's all about you understanding that there is beauty in the unknown, but that is something that is truly being called to release, because it constantly, you know, and I see it throughout, is like overshadowing something that isn't even what it is. It's true healing, it's true guidance, it's true spiritual work. And when you know what college, actual college is, you begin to understand that, you know, you're on the right path, and you need to just stay on this path and continue to move forward. Don't get overwhelmed with all the emotion and all the creativity that is boiling up within you, but to find ways to release it in a healthy, creative manner, right? So you just have to be here with me and understand the frequency of transition and support for what it truly is. And, you know, when you are truly ready, or when you are truly paying attention, or when your angels know that you are truly paying attention, that is when you will start to receive messages. So continue to do the work and stay in this energy of clearing out things that no longer assist in your soul's growth, making sure that you have these boundaries set, because the miracle of transformation is for you to perform without the attachments or people pulling at you constantly. That's the transformation, is letting things go. You know, that is helpful. You know, I've made a video of like my awakening, and that was a moment in my life where, you know, I had to truly release from just being in my shield of, oh yeah, of not wanting to say things that I'm supposed to say because I know it probably is beneficial. But that was a whole nother, I haven't even really thought about it until now, basically. But it's like, yeah, the awakening is important, because that is the initiation. That it's just you understanding what it is that is being asked of you, and not being afraid of letting go of the past and past people, regardless if they're family or not. Because when you see something, once your eyes is truly open, you cannot unsee it. And it doesn't truly matter what it is that you are leaving behind, or what it is that you aren't receiving. It's just like, it is what it is, because once someone can see something, that's just what it is. So I feel like you continue to be confident in yourself, know that there is hope in your situation, and you continue to move in this energy of having your emotions balanced out, being emotionally mature when you know, questioning routines and patterns for yourself, so you can truly know. Yeah. And that is a thing, you know. You do not want to be, do you guys know, in Naruto, right, they have their senseis, and um not Naruto sensei, but the senseis before him, and one of them was, I would say a mass magician person, right? He just knew how to do, what was his name? He's the one that like changed Sasuke, right? Had Sasuke chasing after him and all that stuff. And I feel like that's what a situation used to be, or something like that, where someone, you know, have such great power, but like now they need like other people involved in living out their reality, because their body isn't able to truly perform in the way that, you know, it needs to. So it's just, you have to see what it is that truly needs to be released, and not being afraid of that, and not being like ashamed of it or nothing. It's just, it is what it is. Take the leaps of faith and continue to step in the beauty of the unknown, so that the support will be given to you, because now you are focused on what truly matters. Let's see what the blessings that Capricorn carry in their heart. Yep, we have two. We have Star Gathering, and we have Sacred Inner Space. Okay. And I feel like, yeah, it's the healing energy. It's truly understanding the active side that needs to come out of you, for just allowing yourself to express yourself freely. You know, there's nothing wrong with being tenderhearted. There's nothing wrong with remembering home and having respect for everything and everyone. There's nothing wrong with it. And I feel like that is that continuing to flow with life, being emotionally mature when dealing with the family, when dealing with, you know, situations that may sadden you or may disappoint you. It's all about you staying grounded and making sure that you aren't being called to attention just to cause more chaos and confusion. You are being called to attention so that you can see exactly what it is that you can control within your own life, that you can release, and do that so that more can come into you through the energetic shift that is happening. It is happening now. It's this deep understanding of the ever-changing nature of existence in our lives. Mm. All right. Let's see what the guidance is for Capricorn. Okay. Earth Star activation. Ooh, no, let me stop. No, because but that is what it is. In order the awakening, okay? Like no, Capricorn, like truly. It's like when you are truly in this energy of anchoring, you know, of being confident and truly moving forward, you will start to see that people of the past is they are just what they are, or situations of the past is just what it is, or just was what it was. It's not something that, you know, can truly affect you presently unless you allow it to. And don't be afraid of going back and facing what you need to face in order for you to be, you know, released from that perspective of whoever or whatever. But at the end of the day, I don't feel like you need to personally do anything like that. All I feel like it is having that forgiveness through mutual understanding within your heart, and understanding that if something is a missed opportunity, or if something was a missed opportunity, to just be okay with that and not like allow for that to make you go harder in some type of way. I don't know what that even means. It's all about understanding that you have to stay grounded, and you know, don't be in this arrogant energy when it comes to seeing what is needed from you, you know, especially when it comes to apologizing and actually having that understanding that I see you, and even though I don't quite understand you, I'm not going to be upset with the things that I don't understand about who you are. So whatever you have done to me, if it's not anything that, you know, is violating in that spectrum, then there should be nothing to be said other than this is what it is. And if the truth hurts anyone, then the truth hurts. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. And that's how you truly have to live your life. And don't be afraid of truly facing people and letting them know what it is, you know, or asking the tough questions. And then if something comes out after you do that, like after you face them, after you ask the question, even if you're not asking the right question, you still did what you did on your end, thinking that you were doing what you were supposed to do. So there, you can't, you know, put yourself in that space of feeling like you could have done more, when what more can you have done when you asked the questions, when you were bold enough to face them and tell them what your problem was, and then it is what it is, right? So that's just truly how you have to move and just live. I promise you, it will get better. It just will. So, you know, I feel like you do have seeds well planted though, Capricorn. So You continue to move forward. Don't allow for yourself to be, you know, taken back by anything, you know. Just allow for yourself to see the transition for what it truly is, because at the end of the day, it's all about ease and grace. It's all about you being truthful and honest and just like moving forward, you know, not trying to be petty, or not trying to like have this this um this power and control and not truly exercise it in the right manner. It's okay with having the power and control, but I feel like you have to start at the base. So you have to start at the base of releasing things first, and then you will see the power and control of it for what it is. Because if you're still holding on to things and you feel like you have power and control, then that it actually has power and control over you, because you can't release it. Like that's the mind fucking that, you know, we do to ourselves when we think that we are real, like, you know, we got this under control, when at the same time we might be holding on to something that is truly controlling us. Because if we was to let it go, we'll see that, wow, you know, that was a blockage, bitch. That was some type of blinder. That was some type of mask. That was some type of something that and once you can breathe easy now. So it's like, yeah. So you just take what resonates, leave what doesn't. You know, we here. Hello. What's this karmic board clearing? Thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you, Spirit Team. Okay, we have Strength and Emperor. Okay, see? It's like just karmic board clearing. No, this is really good. See, and that is the truth. With the King of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, it's like you have to, yes, you have to understand that everything is everything. Like it's like you have to understand someone for who they truly are. And when you understand someone for who they truly are, you understand someone for who they truly are. So then it's like, why can't you see things for what it is if you are saying that you see someone for who they truly are? And that's just what it is. I feel like you continue to have reason behind things, you know, not saying you have to like hold it all in, and like, but just like reasons why you are feeling how you are feeling, you know, especially when it comes to like the confusion, or you know, the enemies, or why you don't need to let go of something, or why you shouldn't. It's like doing that work of truly being the person that you truly are, the protector that you truly are, the stabler that you truly are. I feel like there has been a lot of abuse of power over the course of time. So you just have to just see that that was a weakness for everyone. It doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter where you are. It doesn't matter how you are. The discord amongst everyone, it has been a weakness and abuse of power throughout the course of time. And those that are now reaching new destinations and new heights and new achievements because of not allowing the abuse of power to silence them, is why things will continue to grow and thrive and be exactly the way it was intended to be. Because at the end of the day, it's trial and error. And I get that on a whole different level. That's why you guys, that's exactly, it's like I get so far away from like So it's like, I see it all for what it is. So you have to make sure that you are truly releasing things that no longer assist in your soul's growth. You are understanding the beauty of life for what it is, and making sure that the power and the healing energy is what it is, and it is being centered around self-awareness, okay? Questioning routines and patterns, actually trying to align with your higher self. Because when you truly are in alignment with your higher self, you are able to truly see what it is and what it's not, why this is and why this isn't, you know? So it's really important for you to stay making sure that you aren't allowing for yourself to expose things that isn't needed right now, or to do things that isn't needed right now, but to stay focused on clearing out things that is needed right now, in order for you to truly be seen for who you truly are. And that is why you have been seen for who you truly are, and that's just why things are what they are. Because at the end of the day, I feel like no one, and I do mean absolutely no one, has the energy to even be like fighting and bickering and trying to figure out why people made decisions and choices. When one is focused on oneself, it doesn't matter, because if it's not real on your end, that has nothing to do with me, as long as it's real on my end. And that's why it's always allow for things that is truly tailored to you to be presented to you in a way that is tailored for you. Why this strength with Emperor here? With the three of the three of swords. At third party situations, you know, that backstabbing situations, you know, delaying people on purpose situations, you know, being absent on purpose situations, you know. These are the things that we have to let go of when it comes to karmic board clearing. Even people that is, you know, not truly the emperor, not truly the protector, not truly the stable person, not truly. These are the people that in the situations that one must let go of in order to reach the next phase of their life. I feel like, I feel like someone think. I feel like don't allow for yourself to think anything about someone else that you truly don't know, right? If they have not said it out of their mouth, or if they have not like shown it, or if they have not anything, it doesn't matter if you have the ability to see beyond or not. It doesn't matter. Just don't walk around thinking that you know truths about people that you truly don't know. And if you do know truths about people, and it's true, the consequences for someone or a situation trying to make it appear like you are not aware of more than you are aware of, or that you know the truth about what it is, and try to harm, distract, delay, that will cause problems for that the other side of that, okay? So just make sure that you are tapping in and you are focused on what you need to focus on, because at the end of the day, I feel like someone is just like going through like a mental battle with their self, for, I don't even know, like some type of loss. And I feel like it's all about clearing out. It's all about that karmic board clearing. I feel like don't, and I'm not trying to tell you what to do, but if it comes to a situation where you were given to multiple people, or you have to be, given over here, given, I would say, don't look back once you have made the decision to just stay focused, because I don't feel like much is going to come from trying to juggle things at this time, and I feel like that though, Capricorn. That's why it's like, So let's just start gathering with sacred inner space. We have the Ace of Swords. Oh, there's a lot. We have the Ace of Swords, the Three of Wands, and the Hierophant. So no, it's just like, it's beautiful. That's why it's just flow with life. Continue to be patient, see your efforts for what they are, but I feel like, you can't disappoint someone that truly has been doing everything to understand more about who they are. And they are immaculate at communicating. Like when I tell you the communication is it's like, well, how can you, and so it's just like the healing energy is what it is. And I get it, let's just keep it all the way 100, because I get it. Some people in some situations have not been, and I feel like that was what was like the sad part in the beginning of the reading, was like, I feel like someone does not feel like they were even given a true opportunity to allow for themselves to be seen for who they are, based off of the things that they have already done, or the things that they have already accomplished. But I feel like that's not necessarily the truth, because it's like, whatever, and especially when it comes to a certain individual, it's like whatever it was that turned someone off was what it was. And then before they could even, like, it was too much more going on. And then it's not that someone wasn't given a true opportunity. It's just that, so it's just, when you are attached to certain energies and certain people, it's hard for you to be seen regardless. So even listening, or trying to watch, or trying to get close, or trying to actually be involved with someone and give them a fair shot, it's like that wouldn't be, because of the fact that you're still attached to things that does not work for someone else. So yes, it's a little disappointing, but that's where that forgiveness through mutual understanding comes from, because you have to see it from both ends. Like, someone can see how you will be saddened by them being turned off from the things that you are attached to, versus you as the person, because they actually don't know you. But it's like everything that surrounds that is just too much. And then, on the flip side, you being like, well, I'm sad by, it's just like, just be here with me. Take it what resonates and leave what doesn't. But it's seen, it's understood, and it's just love. It's just love. And that's just all it is, the goodness of one's heart actually expressing itself, the goodness of one's heart actually seeing the mercy for what it is, the inspiration for what it is, the kindness for what it is, our society for truly what it is. And it's not that, things can't be better, but it can't be better if we are not in this energy of truly highlighting the things that have to be let go of. Like I said, trial and error. I am one to test out some stuff, because that's just how I operate, because you never know. You just never know. And I feel like that's why we're in this situation the way that we are as the world as a whole, because if we are truly a reflection of our Father, that's why. Because people like me, and if I'm a reflection, then I'm sure you think exactly the way I think in certain areas. So that's why things are like this. And until people start to see the constant need of the heart and the mind, then things won't continue to move forward. And once it's like, that's what this energetic shift truly is. Even though, you know, I was gonna say that one's a little more complex than and I'm yeah, exactly. I'm honest about that, because I'm not trying to be right, or I'm not trying to force anything, or I'm not trying to make it seem like I'm more aware of something that I'm not. But I know what I'm feeling within. I know what I understand from the things that I have been experiencing and seeing for myself. I understand what it is that is needed from me. So when I say certain things, I be having to like, okay, let's make sure, so that we aren't just speaking just because that sounds good, that makes sense. Like, no, like, let's just make sure it is what it is, so that we aren't putting minds and hearts in spaces that it isn't. What's this Ace Swords with the Three of Wands and the Hierophant? We have, and they fell on the floor. Holy crap. The Nine of Swords and the Four of Wands. Yeah. So, karmic board clearing. Remembering home, flowing with life. Don't be in this energy of anxiety, being stressed out in any way. There's no fear or no shame in your game. Okay? I feel like constantly, or continue to question yourself. What is, give yourself reason why you are feeling how you are feeling. It's not all about beauty, and it's not all about, meeting one's needs, but it's kind of just like, are you stable? Like, do you have the stability within your mind, within your emotions, within how you show up, within how you behave, within how you address certain situations, with how you do certain things? Is the stability all around, or are you working on it? What are we doing? And that is something that you need to continue to, like, hey, like, it's not like it's a punishment, or or some type of deception or anything like that, but it's like, maybe, exactly, I don't know, maybe y'all was accepting things in the past that you're just not accepting now. That has not. What's the star activation here with the Eight of Pentacles? It's all about working hard. I can't. It's like, exactly, what is going on? It's like, when you raise the bar, you raise the bar. That's just what it is. It's all about business and making sure you are crafting out what it is that you truly, what you are truly manifesting. Like, it's like, what is your skill? And continue to master it. Work at it. I feel like someone works too hard, or I feel like that is the guidance that, continue to work hard on forgiveness through mutual understanding, on understanding what your protection power truly is and how to utilize it. Understanding that, even when things are missed opportunities, that life still goes on. I can still be okay with this situation, even though there is nothing else that will be gained from it. That is okay. We have to be okay with things ending so that new things can begin. We have to be okay with letting people and situations go without there being disastrous energy behind it. What's this Eight of Pentacles? With the Eight of Cups, the World, the Devil, the Page of Wands, and the Two of Wands. And that is just truly what it is. It's like, that's why I say you have to find your purpose. You have to find that spark within you. Because just take, like, the things that happens on social media. If social media was not a thing, how would you show up in this world? If you didn't have, the bloggers to blog and stuff, what would be your craft? What is tailored to you? Yes, you are good at orientation. Yes, you are good at being able to communicate and, put things together in certain ways, but when it's all said and done, who are you outside of that, and what is your creativity? And I feel like that is the direction and the focus that needs to be, because at this time, I really don't feel like there's going to be much gained from trying to highlight the sadness and the depression and the anxiety that is going on, because of the awareness and the awakening that has already happened, that has already been happening, and the shift that is happening. Like, it's happening. The shift that is happening. So it's like, I don't feel like much is going to be gained from constantly trying to do things in certain ways that maybe was acceptable in the past that is not acceptable presently, because of the awakening and seeing that you are truly being called to attention. So when you are being called to attention, that means that you have to do the work so that your angels can truly be able to send you signs and reminders, and you actually be able to grasp it. All right, Capricorn, thank you for being here with me. I hope you have a great rest of your day, okay? Remember, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. I am sending you peace, love, and light, and until next time.